Hello everybody and welcome back to Marwell Manor Farm. I'm kind of sick today, so if I sound a little off in today's videos, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I ended up taking off work and all the fun stuff. So I wanted to get our harvest done. The price is meh. It's not like the best in the world, but it's not the worst either. So it should be a fairly good harvest. The pricing is, if we take a look, 16.92, and then 22.214. So we may end up holding on to it for a little while, and that's okay. We're negative money right now. The animals, we have 76 cows. We get another one in 12 hours. Their food is starting to get questionable, so I may have to do some more TMR and get them going pretty well. So I have not found the map I want to replace yet, so we're gonna keep on trucking along here until I do. I have one that I'm kind of liking, but I don't know if you guys will like it. It's a small older Russian map, so we wouldn't be doing like the logging thing like I was talking about. So we'd be doing a little bit different, but it should be smaller farming. I definitely want to do the horse farm thing that I was talking about, and make the majority of our money from that, and have like a small harvester for some oats. And I just really want that that smaller feeling, because you know it was I kind of miss that feeling. So you know, that is a thing, I guess. And I'm not a huge ag person. I've never really liked any of the huge pieces of equipment, and I say that, you know, even after driving a quad and or quad track, and you know, some big 8 series. Our shop tractor is an 8 series. They're cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I've always liked the smaller or older stuff. So you know what they say: stick with what you know, and hopefully we'll go places. But yeah, we're going to try to get a headland here knocked out, and we're going to use the man truck in their little trailer. That trailer is so handy. We've used it for everything. We really should have bought it. We've paid almost the price for the truck itself, so I guess it's paid for itself maybe. I don't know how we would calculate that out, but it is a fairly handy truck and trailer. I don't like how twitchy the things are, but you know, that could be a combination of mods and everything else, so not gonna worry about it. Resident Evil 2, I am still scared to play that game. I know that makes me sound like a little baby, but I tried to start it up. I started it up and went, nope, you can't do it. So I don't know. I never had a problem with the original one. Like, it never did really scare me. I don't think it had very many jump scares though. So, you know, I guess maybe I am just a big old baby. I'm a big old crier or something. But you know, it's fine. We'll find another game. I've been playing City Skylines, and I need to do Tomb Raider 2. I don't know if I have the energy for that today, but maybe I can get it done. But yeah, we've got like, God, I don't know how many games my Steam folder has, and I keep buying some to keep you guys, you know, fresh. I don't want to blow up. I don't want to be the YouTuber that does the one thing. You know, I never wanted to be that. I play such a... Really, dude? Really, dude? I play such a variety of games. God damn it. Get over there. I say, man, I am completely out of it. Yeah, I play like such a variety of games that it seems like a waste to just play one style of game. And you know, there are hours where I spend on World of Warships, and you know, I do World of Warships content. I'm not very good at it, but I like it. It's a fun game. You know, it's a different kind of game, I guess. And where my hand is the way it is, fast-paced shooters are kind of out anymore. I don't have that. Not really drive. It's not that I don't have the drive to. The quick motions and everything are almost impossible for me to do without like a ton of thought. So, you know, that is a thing. So, but yeah, Sea Skylines, tons of fun. Definitely a different kind of thought process that goes into a game like that. And I always enjoy things that make me think. So, you know, some more of that will be coming. Hopefully you guys are okay with it. I'm always looking for your feedback, though. I want to know. I know I'm really low energy today, but I do want to know what you guys think about the things that I do. You know, but again, I don't want to be stricken by the I only play X game, or I'm only good at X game. I don't play video games to be good at them. I play them to have fun and learn things. And, you know, Farming Sim got me my job. Imagine that, you know. So I did learn something. I've learned a lot of things. I piqued an interest that had not been piqued before. So I cannot fault the game, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I cannot let myself fall into the trap of making really easy content, you know, every day. Because I've done it, like I've done Farm Sim every day. And I'll still do Farm Sim every day. Because, you know, most of you guys, that's what you like. But I want to do other things, you know, as well. So that's what I'm getting at. So we're almost full. And I am still, like, I think I'm drunk off of Benadryl. Like, can that happen? I feel like a mess right now. I am just, woo, I'm whoopee. Almost full. 14,500 was what it holds, right? Or is it 200? I want to say it was like something odd. Oh? Come on, hit the max here. Maybe it is 5. No, 400. That's a very odd number. Alright, let's go and get you out. We have a mountain of poo. I want to do some poo spreading. Because we do have a lot of it. I think we may end up doing poo for our other field here. I still don't know what I'm going to do there. I was looking more at the sugarcane stuff, and I am not going to do that entire field of sugarcane. This is not going to happen. May do it as cotton. I'm really leaning towards the cotton. It's a very large field, so productivity should be pretty high. But the entry cost is, again, very, very high. So, but, you know, we could make a ton of money off of it, too. So sometimes that's important, you know, making money is the name of the game, really. Just about full here. So this field should go pretty quick, I think. I think it should be fairly easy to get done. And hopefully, what I'm hoping to do is pay off the majority of our debt out of this field. Because whatever debt we have needs to be paid off before we go to the next one. And whatever, really, weeds are already growing. Okay, whatever. I'm done complaining about it. So, whatever we have after we sell all of our equipment and property and everything is what we'll take into the new map. So, buying land will have to happen. We're going to be starting from scratch. So, you know, we'll run whatever the map maker gives us but we will be doing from a fresh start or a new start or whatever. I know I did that before and nobody, it was kind of a meh thing, but I didn't really understand the game at that point. Like, I understood how to play Farm Sim, but the way that the game went just did not go well, and land cost was a big factor in that. We had everything that we needed, but land cost was a big factor. Performance is still an issue for me, but hopefully that's going to be resolved next week, is what I'm really hoping. Because it seems weird, but I'm building an older computer to make a better computer, if that makes any sense. So I've determined that I'm going to go with an i5-6600K, and I know it's 3 generations old now, but for the games that we play here on the channel, they're all, for the most part, pretty single core dependent or dual core. Threading does apply to some of them, but the AMD offerings and the new i7s and i5s, I'm very hesitant to jump on the bandwagon of those. If somebody has anything different to add to that, please let me know. But I don't like mini stutter, and we've gone past mini stutter. Oh God, I tabbed when I shouldn't have. But yeah, we've gone past the point of mini stutter. Even in this series, the amount of stutter has been almost unbearable. Like right now, I know that you guys cannot see it, but I'm running at 48 FPS, and that, to me, with the equipment that I have, is ridiculous. So yeah, that is definitely a thing, and I am not a fan. I like to run everything on highest settings, and at least 60 FPS steady, not an average. I want my lows. I want my low hits to be above 60. So, you know, I know that's an awful lot to ask out of some games, but I think it's pretty important, because it's like watching a slideshow on my computer, and it absolutely gives me a headache. So that is the main reason for the new build, and I don't think it's gonna be much fancier than what I have, really. But I know some people are like, oh well, it's this and this and this. Look, I've tried everything under the sun. Okay, I've spent thousands of dollars on this build, and after replacing the RAM and the coolers and the motherboard and this, and putting everything on M.2 drives versus the hard drives, and then getting a SATA card just to put the games on, and it's still the same. So I can say that while 1700, Ryzen 1700 is an awesome streaming PC, it absolutely sucks to play games on. Don't let anybody tell you differently, because they're not playing the games that we are playing here on the channel. Okay, I can't even emulate some stuff. Like, I used to do a lot of emulation. I still play Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8 anytime that I get the chance to. They are still my favorite Final Fantasy games, and I simply can't play them. I do not have a high enough clock speed to play them. It's not the strength of that core. It is how fast it can get the job done, and it doesn't have it. It just doesn't. Like, I'm running 3.7 at a 1.34 volts and I'm like, I have paid people to fix quote unquote this computer, There's just no fixing worse hardware. There's just not. And that's coming from a massive AMD fanboy. I had a Panthalon 2 or Pathlon 2. I can't even remember now. Bought it whenever Circuit City closed. That thing was a monster. I love that PC. I had it for well over 6 years. This one is a year old at best, and I'm already having to upgrade. So yeah, it's or side grade, more like it, I guess. I don't know. So it's gonna be strictly an editing box. I'm probably gonna get Quadro to throw in it. That way, you know, it does all the things really, really quickly. But as far as gaming goes, it sucks. And the thing that annoys me the most is, you know, I have over 400 videos now. Most of them are farm sim. And you go onto the Facebook groups and you say, hey, I'm having trouble with this game. Oh, well, it must be your settings, da 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 da. And then they go, you know, you tell them what game, and they're all interested. Why are you having issues? How this game? Blah, blah. You tell them, I'm playing FS19 or FS17. Oh, you're trolling. Get out of here. Like, no, dude, I'm not trolling. Like, it sucks. Don't tell me I'm trolling when I'm being completely serious, because it sucks. Like, it's... and I hate to be that way, too. But what do? You know? You just kind of go about. So I'm actually going to hold off on some new cattle and crop stuff until I get that new PC, because the footage I've seen of other YouTubers playing it is a lot better than mine. So, you know, they can play with a lot greater view distance, because look at our draw distance here. The one thing I was so hopeful for FS19 was to finally be rid of the bubble of death. And there it is, you know. Oh. Them delayed reaction times. Well, I can honestly say I think that the harvest itself is going fairly well. We've got about a half full trailer out of 2 laps. So that's pretty good, I'm gonna say. I think that's a pretty good way to be, honestly. I'm not upset by it. I kind of wish they had like the really big headers for sunflowers, which is not escape, it is P. And we want to go to corn headers. Is that even a thing anymore? Yeah, they've got the big capellos. Too bad they don't have like the really big ones though. Yeah. I mean, you can go 9 with that, and instead of 6. So the pickup rate, it equals out to about the same, but you feel like you're going so much faster. So, well, I don't even know what the meters are either, so I can't really say that. It doesn't look. But if they were close to comparable, then it should be pretty good. But that is not what we're doing today. We are doing harvest with the corn header. Because of course we are. You must do all the things the hardest way, right? Okay, so I've set the worker off. And we're gonna do a little bit of animal care here, just to kind of divide up the video into different things, because I don't want it to be, you know, all of one thing. So we need to scoop some poo and get the cages cleaned out. And it shouldn't take too much here. I've been kind of keeping up on it, just using the labor as much as we can. You know, we've got it rented, so might as well use it to its full potential, right? We've also got a mountain of poo, so hopefully we'll be doing some poo stuff, because I want that field to be as natural as it can be with whatever we're gonna do. So I think that you know, I'd like to do some manure spreading with the really big guy. I never used it, so the one from the big bud pack, I think, would be pretty cool to use. That field is massive, so you know, like whenever you look at the map, it doesn't look that big, but then you start playing it, you're like, okay, this is a pretty big map. But then certain things make me go, oh, it's actually really small, and that's like the manure thing. That was, or the slurry thing, was absolutely horrendous. That was just bad. That left a bad taste in my mouth. I think we're about halfway full here. I don't know if I can like fill that thing up. Like, does it? I don't know if it caps out. You know, like whenever you're dumping the silage into the pit, or the chaff into the pit or whatnot, it does differently, right? So, you know, whenever you dump it all in there, it fills up to the sides, and then gets flat on the top, right? Kind of. That's why I keep running up the side here. Is I want to see if it does this. I guess I'm curious about poo. What can we say? But to me, it doesn't look like it's going to. Maybe it will. I don't know. The trigger is supposed to be fixed in the next update as well. You know, the entire time that we've been playing on this map, we haven't done much, which is kind of sad. I really like getting some stuff done for you guys, but it's not happening for me, and I don't know why. You know, we work a lot, but it doesn't feel like we've made it very far. If you think differently, let me know, but as it stands right now, I don't see where we've made much progress. So we got 26,000 liters of milk, so this price is going to fluctuate some, so I just need to keep an eye on it. It's 1,383 for the milk, and that is not a good look, I don't think. So get over here. Yeah, we're 28,000 liters already. I'm pretty okay with that. Means we're doing good. I just want to catch this guy before he starts his turn. So I did figure out what was wrong with the plow behind the fence. The maintenance fee goes away really fast. So we couldn't do much in the way of work with it before it was wore out. It was only like 2 days old or something whenever I fixed it. I mean, I didn't even think about looking at it. That's how little time we'd had on it. And yeah, it was flat out wore out. So, you know, what do you do? Speaking of the fin, we can get a little bit more work done here. The weed thing is just, I don't know. I'm very against it. I thought it would be a very cool mechanic whenever they stated it, because it is a very real world problem. Like, it exists, you know, it is an issue. But the way it's implemented it's more of an annoyance than it is an issue, if that makes any kind of sense at all. I'm just not a fan of it, okay? So in the next map we won't be even dealing with it. You can do so much without spraying every single field. Like, I sprayed that patch there as a test And yeah, it's gone for right now, but I don't know if it's going to come back or not. So I'm kind of weary. I always kind of want to go sell for that, but I'm kind of stopping myself. I should take the first trailer load and sell for that, just to do that thing I used to do in 17. Like you can mess with the price by selling stuff at like a very odd state, and it will like crash out the price, and then you'll get like the rebound off of it. It will go up pretty high. I know that's not exactly how the math works, but it's how it actually ends up playing out. It's like really weird. So while the price is declining, yeah, let's go do that. So where is that? That is at Greendale Stores, which is this guy over here, yeah? No, that's Rainbow Bridge. Okay, it's over here. Okay. Well, we can head right over there then. My big problem with this truck is this. Like, you can almost roll it. I've rolled it a few times off camera, and I don't understand why it's so tippy. It's like it has no weight. And, you know, whenever you're only going like 30 miles an hour, you know, it shouldn't even be a concern. Like, we should not be hanging 10. But we should also not be running into walls either. But here we are, you know. Here we come to exist in this world. So this should be a good chunk of change. It should be like 70, 80 grand. So that's going to pay down a lot of our debt, which I'm pretty excited to do. Okay, the tipping makes it very hard to drive, by the way. If you haven't noticed, I've had traffic off for a while, and that's because like you go to turn and it wants to roll over on itself. So we're going 20. Well, not the best example. Yeah, you can like hang 10. It's really weird. I'm not the biggest fan. Okay, so we're at negative 14,000. Now we're positive 14,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. I won't hate on that at all. All right, let's pay this down a little bit. Let's pay it down to 280. I think 280 is a very good price to be at. That's like half our debt paid off, right? We had 420. Well, no, I guess it's less than half, but can't remember what we started with or what I run it up to. So, you know, we're getting closer. But that's actually where I'm going to have to end it today. My voice is starting to crack and not be very comfortable. So, yeah, we'll finish this up in the next episode and get started on planting some cotton and getting it all taken care of, and I'll do all the weeding and stuff off the screen. That way it's done. And yeah, so we won't. I'll sell everything on screen though, so you don't have to worry about that or anything. So everybody, I hope you have a good rest of the day. Hopefully my voice didn't kill you too awful much. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode, everybody.